These have been challenging times. It has been hard to have to shelter at home for 5 weeks, to be isolated from friends and family, from work or school, not being able to go to concerts or the movies, even worshiping together as we would like to do. Many of us are worried and concerned about the future. This COVID-19 pandemic, though, will end. We don't know exactly when it will end, but it will. Until we're told that it's safe, we have to stay at home and continue being sheltered. Eventually, though, we will return to normal. We'll go back to the restaurants and the movies, to work and school and worshiping together. But let's not be in too much of a rush to return back to the way things were. Let's allow ourselves a time to pause and reflect on some of the lessons we may have learned about ourselves, about our society. We should also know that we have been resilient. We've been able to continue this very unusual way of life. We've learned how to spend more time alone, how to be involved in other kinds of activities, how to connect with each other through the media that we have, through this new technology that has allowed us to be connected to family and friends and a community at large, to learn together, to sing together, even to rejoice together. But there are lessons that we should learn from this experience that go beyond ourselves and the borders of our homes. Indeed, one lesson is that borders, boundaries, national delineations don't really matter when it comes time for a pandemic. When someone gets sick in Wuhan, China, here in the North Shore of Chicago, we feel it too. We are connected to everyone throughout the world. We live on this one earth. That's true for environment, for poverty, for immigration. No matter how high the walls or deep the moats, it doesn't protect us from the reality of a world connected globally. This pandemic has also exposed weaknesses in our society. There is inequality and disparity in terms of the way people have suffered. Health care is lost when someone loses a job. You can't wait tables from home or earn tips working remotely. We know that minorities, people of color, immigrants often do some of the work that is hardest and exposes them most to the dangers of being open to others. When we shelter at home and we live in nice homes, that may be lovely for us. It's certainly a challenge, but it's not the same as living family in one room, or being homeless, or being in prison or jail. There is not an equality of suffering here. And we have to understand that and realize that our society needs greater justice and greater equality. When we finally open our doors and emerge from this isolation, let us know that we have to battle the other plagues of inequality and injustice. of disparity and xenophobia, of poverty. Rabbi Hillel said, if I am not for myself, who will be for me? But if I'm only for myself, then what am I? If not now, when?